Awesome, man. I really appreciate your time. Thanks for coming up and, like I said, taking the questions. I think fair play to you for doing that. So, yeah, thank you once again. Right, I think we'll move on then. Lavendi, who have we got next, please?
We've had Paska, our last guest of the evening, waiting ever so patiently to let us know what they've got going on.
Paska, nice to meet you, man. Thanks for waiting patiently. Here's your time to shine.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm happy I finally could make it here and not just listen to the recording. So time's well past midnight for me right now. Actually, it's almost 2 a.m., so I'm sorry if I sound somewhat tired. But yeah, anyways, thanks for previous guests. A lot of great stuff there. And since this is my first time here, I'd like to go briefly through the overview of project and background before telling about the most recent updates. Would that be okay?
Yeah, go for it. Let us know what's going on, and then we'll see if anyone's got any questions up here and go through them.
So I am Shitoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Paska, the meme coin born from the letters of Kaspa. I've been a holder of Kaspa for a long time, and even much longer time in crypto in general. But yeah, so first of all, the token name is Paska, but the ticker symbol is shit. And there's a good reason for this, because Paska means shit in Finnish, just like Kaspa means silver in ancient Aramaic. And the idea sparked from the fact that I wanted to create a meme coin that has something more in common with the network-based asset than just being a shit coin. So what it's mostly about is the community. The community is the heart of the project. We are not here to solve problems, but more just embracing the shitcoin narrative and not doing anything else. Of course, at the same time, having fun and spreading Kaspalav. Well, that being said, however, that doesn't mean we couldn't build anything meaningful while doing that. And I'm personally very open to all kinds of suggestions from the community. And I just like building cool stuff. And yeah, anyways, I wanted to enable as fair distribution as possible while being realistic with total mints. Because I see good distribution as one of the cornerstones for community-driven projects. And my intention is to push this shit for a long time, so it's important to have solid foundations, or at least I think so. But yeah, you might notice that we have been in minting phase a relevantly long time, a couple of months actually. But one thing is that this far I have done pretty much everything alone, and it's quite limiting, and it is not what I'd like to have in future. So I would like to have more people, especially active people, on board. So yeah, please contact me if you'd like to join.
Nice. Hey,
But yeah,
Paska, can you hear me?
that's basically the background and the
Cool stuff.
overview of the project. About the recent updates. So yeah, as I said, the community is the heart of the project, and I have created all major social channels for us and recently developed a custom Telegram bot for engaging the community. Currently, it just tracks experience and reputation points based on activity. And, well, of course, it has a leaderboard to show that. And, yeah, other things that have happened recently is that we published our white paper, or shite paper as we call it. And we have a shithead as a service on our Telegram to get your own PFP tuned. And the last but not the least thing is that we have been discussing and reviewed offers with multiple exchanges, but I just won't push them through until we are nearly full minted, because I think that doesn't just make much sense because we are a fair launch project. And yeah, most of the exchange listings require some kind of funding. So yeah, that requires a larger community than we have now, and also because the project is not yet fully minted, it just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, I think that's probably the brief background and overview of the project and recent updates. Do you have any questions?
I just want to say I absolutely love the play on words with like shite paper. Like I love a bit of toilet humour because I'm a builder, so this is right up my street. I love I love play on words and the shit coin, and I think I think it's quite clever actually. I actually remember seeing you when you seeing shitcoin when you first launched, because funny enough my brother actually bought some, and
Cool.
I said, do you know anything about this at all, like because you're just jumping into it? He said, no, I literally just went straight onto KSPR bot and saw that. I think he saw you on X actually, and then said, and I just thought I'm going to buy myself some shit, and I thought, all right, fair enough. But you guys have got a massive. I think you do anyway. A massive mint schedule, don't you?
Yeah. So we launched at September, at the end of September, if I remember correctly. And currently we are at like 11% minted, which means that around 110k has been minted, and well, the total mint is at 1 million. So yeah, it would be great to see more minters, and well, it will happen someday, I think. And I'm not stopping anytime soon. I just hope to get more active people with me, because it's much funnier to do stuff together. But yeah, that was cool story about your brother. That's the spirit.
Yeah, he loved it. He saw it straight away and just went balls deep in it. But yeah, I think like you said, just doing it organically is just sort of because actually in the space it's quite strange now for sorry, are you fair launched?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So I think it's quite not well. Sorry, I think in being fair launched now, a lot of people seem to mint out really quickly. So I think maybe where you launched back in September, obviously things weren't getting minted out as quick then, and maybe people don't actually realise you're around, or I don't know. Do you market it quite a lot?
Yeah, I try to be active on channels, but one thing I've noticed is that some people notice our project and then they go and buy it, and then I'm trying to say like, no, you should mint it. But yeah, that does happen.
No, fair play. And how did you just come up with it? I may have missed the beginning of the story because my son was crying, so I had to go up and deal with him. But yeah, like how did you, or what made you come up with the project?
Well, yeah, I have been a long holder of Caspa for a long time, and uh, even longer time in crypto in general. So all of this shitcoin and other stuff is very funny, and Caspa is quite easily turned into Paska because you just had to swap two letters in it, and then it means shit in Finnish. So yeah, makes sense, right?
Oh, fantastic! I didn't even know that. That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
So I'm teaching languages here. I noticed that there was a discussion about the languages earlier in this space. So yeah, this is my now you know Finnish.
Fantastic. It's almost like a utility token now, isn't it? Because you're teaching people how to speak Finnish.
Exactly, exactly.
Fantastic. And you've obviously got a good sense of humour about you.
Yeah, that's what people tell me.
Fantastic. I love it. I do. I think I think it's a clever little play on words. Obviously, now that I know what Paska actually means, I will certainly be using that when I go back to Finland. I'll be saying Paska everywhere. So don't worry, I'll be spreading your name about,
Yeah,
and probably be getting smacked in the face as I'm doing it.
nah, probably won't happen. But yeah, actually, about that, I'd like to say also that well, the name or the ticker is shit because it's in English and it's quite. I think it's quite versatile word. So it's not just a shit coin, but you can use it even more cleverly, and shit can be positive too.
Oh, love it, man! Absolutely love it. Lavendi, have we got any questions for Pascal?
No, none have come through, and quite sadly, he can't hear me up on the stage as well. Earlier, when you had to, poor Puff, I couldn't ask any questions that I had, but yeah, he answered the few that as he was talking, so it was good.
If there's anything I can't hear, so probably not.
Yeah, sorry, Pascal, you can't hear Lavendi at all.
Yeah.
He's been trying to speak to you throughout your spaces, and
Ah, nice.
he's not been able to speak to
I'm not
you.
hating you. I just can't hear you.
That's all right. He's used to it. It's his phone. He can't help it.
Yeah,
He will switch to iPhone one day, but
yeah. But
I think
I
he
think
likes Pasca
I
phones.
think I heard him earlier, but now I can't hear.
No worries, you're not missing anything too much. Um, um, awesome. Well, I think Pasca, if you have you got anything else you wanted to add before we close out tonight's spaces?
Well, I'd just like to invite everyone to follow us here and join us on socials, Telegram, Discord, Reddit, and well, of course, mint your own shit while you can. So yeah, that's everything. Thanks everyone, and thanks for having me.
Love it, man. Great sense of humour. I think it's yeah, brilliant. And yeah, thanks for coming up and giving your time and staying up so late as well. Yeah, apologise for the lateness of this, but it's been one of those spaces again where we get just tons of alpha through. So no, really appreciate you holding on till the bitter end. That's some good shit.
Yeah, yeah, no worries.
Cheers, man. Okay, Lavendi, I think that's it for us tonight, is it?
Yeah, that's it. That's another banger of a show. We've